I would say it was about a year before I made the decision to finally come see you here. I'd known about you for a while and you working with other weightlifters, but I had tried out some other options before coming to you specifically. I waited a year to come here because I was trying on other options, and in my mind it was that I wasn't giving them enough of an opportunity, and I didn't want to seem like I was answer shopping or, practitioner shopping. So I didn't make the jump here until I felt like I had exhausted all of my other options. When I started coming here, I had been experiencing really bad lower back pain and hip pain and squatting. About a year and a half ago, I started Olympic weightlifting, which is very squat dominant. And at the beginning, I had really great mobility and thought that squatting was something I was always strong in. And then I started to push the limits of that capability and mobility and started to get pinching in my hip in the bottom of a squat that just led to overall back pain. Once that inhibited my ability to squat generally, anything below parallel, I knew that was when I needed to finally come see someone that I felt like could do something about it. I was missing out on, from other practitioners I had seen, some sort of concrete solution or work that I could do on my own. I felt like I was just going back into these offices every 2 weeks or every month for relief in that moment right after that appointment, but I was never given any sort of long-term plan or work that I could do on my own outside of the office and paying to have that office visit every time. Before coming here, I had seen a physical therapist and 2 chiropractors. The other physical therapist I felt like I didn't mesh with as well, and the chiropractors I wasn't getting that outside work from. It was more just about office visits with them. Like most people, I kind of just reached out to YouTube videos and tried to self-diagnose, and that didn't pan out for me well either. Since I started coming to Diverge PT, I have been able to add a great amount of weight to what I've been able to lift in my training and then in meets. It's led to an overall happiness in my lifting. For a while I thought about quitting instead of seeking the help that I needed, and so it kept me going in that sport. And then I work a day job that has me sitting at a desk a lot or driving a lot. That's really helped me control that pain to where I'm not completely debilitated by my job and my lifting. One of the main things I really love about working with Matt specifically is his willingness to continue to meet my needs and communicate with me on how I'm feeling and how things are working and what things are not. With a lot of the other practitioners I was working with, if I felt like something wasn't working, it was either because I was doing it wrong or I just wasn't giving it the time. Whereas if I give Matt the feedback that I don't feel like I'm getting what I need out of this or my needs have changed, he's always adapting what work he has me do and is very open and receptive to communication even outside of the office hours that I'm seeing him. It's ultimately going to be worth it. I was a little skeptical just from being a new lawyer and having another expense in my life, but I think it's one of the best investments that I've made in both myself and my training, which ultimately has an effect on me and my happiness, my overall physical well-being. I think it's worth the time and the input, and even though physical therapy is probably an added expense for people, I think it's one that you should be willing to work into your budget in order to make your overall health and wellness better. I would describe working with Diverge PT and Matt Longfellow specifically as a rewarding experience that I believe has been worth the time and the money and the effort, and something that I definitely don't regret doing or putting my resources into.